This Criminology Nuggets are sponsored by Criminology Codex. You can buy the Codex in Shop A. These are just simple definitions of terms or situational questions in the board exam. Let's start. Willful dissertation or forsaking of parental duties. Abandonment. Committed by any public officer who before the acceptance of his resignation, shall abandon his office to the detriment of the public service. Abandonment of office or position. Refers to the act of taking away a woman from her house to other place where she may be for the purpose of carrying her to another place with intent to corrupt or marry her. Abduction. The act of inducing another to commit a crime. Abet. From the beginning. Ab initio. Refers to the violent expulsion of the embryo from the maternal womb which results in death of the fetus. Also, willful killing of the fetus in the uterus. Abortion. The annulment or destruction of another law. Abrogation. Are those where the act committed is a crime but for reason of public policy and sentiment there is no penalties imposed. Absolutary cause. Failure to render or exercise sound and reasonable judgment. Abuse of discretion. Are those having knowledge to the commission of the crime, and who having participated therein either as principals or accomplices take part after its commission. Accessories. Refers to something that happens outside sway of our will. Accident. Are persons who not being included in Article 17. Cooperate on the execution of the offence by previous or simultaneous acts. Accomplice. Intent to betray when a citizen intellectually or emotionally favors the enemy and harbors sympathy, conviction, disloyalty to his country's or policy interest. Adherence to the enemy. Law and procedure and court org, opposite of substantive law. Adjective law. To determine judicially. Adjudicate. A private crime committed by a woman who shall have sexual intercourse with a man not his husband and a man who shall have carnal knowledge with a married woman. Adultery. Word for word. Ad verbatim. A sworn statement in writing, declaration in writing made upon oath before an authorized officer. Affidavit. Refers to unlawful fighting which terrifies others of reasonably firm charm. A fight consisting of two or more persons in a public place. Affray. One who by direct provision of law or by appointment by a competent authority is charged with the maintenance of public order, protection and security of life and property, or one who comes to the aid of a person in authority. Agent of a person in authority. Increases the penalty who however exceeding the maximum penalty provided by law for the offence. Aggravating circumstances. Destructive and injurious behavior that is socially defined as aggressive based on several factors pertaining to the performer and the person making evaluation. Aggression. To act as an accessory in the commission of a crime, aid and abet. Acts which strengthen the enemy and the conduct of war against a traitor's country. Aid or comfort. A name other than one's own name, an assumed name. Alias. Means the obligation of fidelity and obedience which the individual owes to the government under which they lived or to their sovereign, in return for the protection they receive. Allegiance.